Nobody called you. Sit. Stay there. Don't be naughty. I'm tired of you already. Aggravating me all damn day. Damn dog. I love you, but it's the retrograde and you're a nuisance. Damn retrograde dog. Always got to take care of somebody else's fucking problems. All day, every day. Oh, good Lord. I swear, man. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly, auntie? You thought wrong. I come on every time, every night this time. I wish the retrograde would be over with. I really do. I think it's turned back people's brain cells. I really am convinced. I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't know what's wrong with people. I don't know what's wrong with my dog either. I took my dog outside for a walk so she could pee, and she peed on the driveway. She's never, ever, ever done that before. And I was like, what the fuck are you doing? I was lost. I was like, you never like peed on the fucking driveway. What are you doing? Yeah, but if that's the case, she'll walk right across like this to the grass, right? When she really has to pee, she'll run across like 10 feet away and it's got grass there and she pees on the grass. She's 10. And then she went the opposite way. She went the long way because she's dumb and it's the retrograde. So she must have not made it. She didn't think that she was going to make it. So she peed right on the driveway. And I weren't even paying attention because I was looking like over the other side. And then all I hear is, I'm like, what the fuck? So I looked, I said, what the fuck are you doing? You're pissing on the driveway. And I was like, I just said, Lord Jesus, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with people. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with this dog. But whatever. I don't understand. People, dogs, I don't know. The retrograde is full effect. Everybody's going fucking crazy. Everybody but me. So yeah, she peed on the driveway just now, and I'm like looking at her like, and she's looking at me because she knows she's not supposed to do that. I mean, it's not like an explosive driveway or something. It's just concrete, right? It doesn't matter. I'm like, it's not a big deal, but it's like she's never done it before. And I'm like, what the hell are you doing? You know you're not supposed to pee on concrete. You're supposed to pee on the grass, dumb dog. I just can't anymore. I really can't. I really don't know what the hell's wrong with everybody. I really and truly do not know what's wrong. I'm having a hard time understanding what's wrong with people, especially during this retrograde. But she's right there. She's okay though. She's good. I'm not mad at her or anything. I didn't like fuck her off or anything. I'm just looking at her like, really, Don? You're peeing on the freaking driveway. Okay then. All right there, Don. Whatever you want to do, if that's what you want to do, then that's what you're going to do. What do you want me to do? Hola, konnichiwa, ¿cómo está? I got the two pain in the asses in the room at the same time. Pain in the ass one, pain in the ass two. Pain in the ass. Pain in the ass. You're a pain in my ass. You're a pain in my ass. You're a pain in the ass. You're a pain in the ass. What are we talking about? Pain in the asses. And how my dog peed on the driveway. Oh, hey, Sophie. Your dog didn't show up yet? Oh, no. That sucks. Yeah. Oh, that's a good thing that you're not flooded where you are. Lucky. We're supposed to have thunderstorms tonight. I hope not. Sophie, I'm getting that the dog is with somebody and the dog's alive. That's what I'm getting. So that your dog's alive and the dog is with someone. You having thunderstorms there? Yeah. Hey, Tanya, how you doing? I'm still getting that you're gonna get her back. It's still telling me yes that you're gonna get the dog back. Maybe they're gonna go around looking to asking people if the dog is theirs. Well, these are like things that are out of my control, but so far, that's what I get. I get that the dog's alive and the dog is with someone. Um, I have a suggestion. Like, do you think, like, where's the nearest vet? Like, or the nearest dog pound thing? Do you know it? Like, could you call and say, has anybody, like, bring a dog and describe your dog or whatever and see if they have it? Like, where's the nearest, like, dog place? Maybe someone, like, took the dog and put it to the shelter or something, or took it somewhere. And then because you don't have no collar on her with identification or a chip in her, then how the hell are they supposed to contact you? sucks. Hmm. I keep getting a yes that you're gonna get the dog back. So I guess it's a matter of time when you get her back. Yeah, I got the same exact card as last time. I still get a yes on everything. I would tell you otherwise, but I'm still getting yes, you're gonna get her back. I'm still getting yes on the pendulum and on the cards. I got yes twice, and I got the exact same card I got earlier. I'm only getting what spirit's giving me, so I hope that they're right, and I hope that you get your dog back. Because I'd be devastated if I didn't have my dog, even though she just went outside and peed on the driveway like a dumb dog. But yeah, I know it's frustrating to not have your dog around, but let's all pray that you get her back and she's okay. And you got to remember when you do get her back to so this doesn't happen again, you should get her with some identification so that way you can like get her back easier. But if she doesn't come back tonight, then I would say that just call the nearest, like, they ain't gonna put like some papers up on and say, just try and see if you can find her. Because without identification, how the hell are they supposed to call the owner if there is none? And that's the shitty part. So you're gonna have to call them to find her. You might just say, "Hey, look, is you guys have a dog that looks like this that came in? It's mine. If you guys have it." That's the only thing I can suggest. It's mandatory here to have like your dog licensed and to have your dog like have identification. Yeah. It's not her. You got the wrong person, Lucky. Go back to sleep. It's Teresa that has a son in the hospital that's got issues. Not Miss Bikini. Teresa has the son. You're lost in the matrix again. Oh boy, it's the retrograde. It's definitely the retrograde. See, I tell you, your brain ain't working. Well, let's hope whoever has her is took her to this place. It's okay, Tanya. Her brain is like a little. You know, her brain is a little messed up. It's the retrograde. You're welcome, Sophie. I really pray that you get your dog back. And I hope that you get her at least tonight or tomorrow. I hope. Did you go outside and look for her at all? See what you going done, Lucky? All over the neighborhood. Oh shit. Mm. Hey, Mystical, how you doing? Well, let's hope that you get her and she comes back tomorrow. Maybe because she's with somebody, that's the good thing. She's with somebody, at least she's not like, suffering or in a bad place. Hopefully the person she's with is treating her good and I'm making sure she's okay. Marvelously. How about me? I'm doing okay. I've seen better retrograde days, but you can't fix stupid. Even during the retrograde, you can't fix it. I just want the retrograde to be over and done with. It's really frustrating me. So, Tanya, in your 20s, you didn't speak to your mom much either? Is that what you said there? Not to bring it up, but yeah, I'm telling you, the retrograde is in full force. It's messing around a lot. It's actually draining my energy and making me feel like I don't want to be outside. So you know what they say, right? Because you did it, now you get to witness it firsthand as a mother. The opposite. So maybe that's your karma right now. So my other question to you is, right? Now you and your mom is okay, right? Or you let at least you're all right. I hope so too. Well, yeah, I mean you can say that too. Well, the karma could be both because that's what you did with your mom and you at that age too. I hope so too, Sophie. I really do. I know what it's. I don't. My dog's never been missing or anything like that. I make sure my dog is always around, but I couldn't imagine being in that position. But before I go sleep, I'll pray that you get your dog right. I got you. Yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, exactly. The main thing is she's alive and well, and she's okay, and let her live her life. She's an adult. She makes the decisions now. She's an Aries, so Aries people are selfish and they don't give a shit about nobody but themselves. So you know, I was just discussing this in Marley's room how there was a couple people in there that don't like Aries people either, and I can't say I hate Aries people, but I dislike how Aries people are, especially the women. But Aries men are assholes too. But not every, like I say to a lot of people, not every Aries person is bad. Not every Aquarius person is bad. There's good and bad in every single sign and every single person. Hey, Starlight, how you doing? So, but because she's a young Aries, they they tend to think that they, you know, they tend to think that they don't need nobody but themselves. And then when their life blows up, they'll be the first ones to come back, kiss your ass, crying like a little. Anyway, yeah. My oldest sister is an Aries, and I don't like her at all. She's my sister. I can't say that I love her because love to me is, a bond between two people that you talk to all the time and you have, a good relationship with. So I can't say that I love her. She would never say she loves me either. But, I don't wish nothing bad on her. And, you know, she can do her life, do whatever she wants. I don't give a fuck. As long as she leaves me alone and keeps my name out of her mouth, then we're good. But, you know, her sons speak to me all the time. Her husband says hello to me, even though he's an asshole too. But um, yeah, but like I say, not all Aries people are like that, but majority of them I know are. But I have two Aries women friends that are really nice. They're always, speak to me. They're so polite. They're always cool. They like to laugh and have fun. They're both beautiful. They're both nice people, and I don't have nothing bad to say about either of them. So it's like I'm good. That's why I say I can't blame, every Aries person that I don't like. And Capricorn men, I haven't found any Capricorn men that I really like, but there is like one or two guys that I know of, and they're cool. Like I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? You good? Yeah, and that's it. I don't really associate with them, but they ain't done nothing wrong to me. But a lot of Capricorn men have done wrong to me. They think that they're better than me, or they think that I can tell you what to do. You must got me fucked up. Hey, Barbie. Good evening. Yeah, I remember you telling me you reserved another trip. That's good. Yeah, exactly. We check the energy, so that's all that matters. She's okay. Because I remember the first time we checked, she wasn't doing that great. And then the second time we checked, it was like, oh, okay, she's all right now. Let me see here. What's going on? Uh, Starlight, you sent a donation for Lucky's birthday. Her birthday was yesterday. So you want me to read for Lucky, and you're paying it forward for her birthday? Oh boy. No wonder they call her Lucky. B for Barbie. That's why I got it on. What can I say? Lucky, did you hear that? You don't need nobody pay for you. Ain't nobody gonna pay for you. Ain't that damn birthday woman? Tell her, Tanya. That means I have to read this woman's energy. Oh God, man. God, please help. I thought I was gonna have an easy night. Now I gotta read this woman's energy. Oh good Lord, it's gonna give me anxiety. Well, thanks, Starlight, for the donation for Lucky. I appreciate that, and I know she does too. It's very kind of you to pay it forward for her. See, lucky somebody loves you. I don't know what Antigone is. All I know is she's an alien. I don't know what her sign is. But when she tells me, I know it's not an Aquarius. Same difference. See, Leo is our rising, so there you go. That explains everything. See, that explains everything, and that's why she won't say anything else, because she knows what time it is. She knows who she is. Pain in the ass. See, I said that Lucky and Maria P was the biggest pain in the asses, but I so forgot about Antigone. She's the number one pain in the ass. Hey Lisa, how you doing? Lucky, what do you want? I know what your heart desires, a big D. That's what your heart desires. You don't lie. But I can't, the cards can't give you that. Dan, I haven't seen her in a while, to be honest. I hope she's doing okay. Hey, Tristan. Yeah, so far, so good. How about you, bro? Claudia, nice to see you again, twice in one day. That's a treat. All right, let's see. Hell yeah. Um. Oh hell no, Antigone. If I see you twice a day, that means I'm gonna have like heartburn or something, or headache, something like that will happen. Yeah, same here, bro. It's been hot as heck here, super hot. I do love you, especially when you go to sleep. When you leave here and say I'm going to sleep, Mark, that's when I love you the most because I know you're not gonna bother me no more because you'll be sleeping, and then you're gonna end up dreaming about me, which is not good. You know, you should stop that. All right, Lucky. What I got here is in the next few weeks, the job situation still looks good, but there is a man here, right? That um that might not give you exactly what you want, or this man is not really going, is this man might make you sad, or he might make you like feel like, oh god, this guy is so annoying and I just don't want to deal with him. So, but otherwise, that it looks like I know your desire is work and career, and you're going to recover what has been lost. So all this time that you haven't been working, or you've been trying to get this job, it's made you preoccupied. It's made you feel like a certain way. But I do see you getting this job eventually, like I've told you already. And I feel like there's like a person you can trust and another person you can't trust. It's almost like there. You remember how you were saying to me that you asked one of your friends to like shout you out or like to help you. If you really trust that person and think that they done that, then I would say they probably did. But there could be like another person there, another man there at this job that doesn't want you there, or he doesn't like care if you come or not, because he's like, yeah, whatever. So if there is a man there that you don't like, that you once knew, then this guy could be like a little like an asshole and be like, oh, I don't care if she comes here, I don't want her to work here you know um well, this person's the king of swords reversed, so they do have power, they do have like a higher position. But this person is someone who like uh they might be having conflict with someone. Like maybe they're having conflict with someone saying, look, I know Lucky and I feel like she can be here and she can be a good asset to the company. So maybe like he's pissed at somebody that they don't, because they don't want you there, or they might be going through some shit in their own personal lives. But this is the only card that like I see that could be an issue where the person is like feeling kind of weird and they have like this issue. But otherwise, that the other card, you show up here, the person you dealt with, but the person that he might have told might be like, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Yeah, I'll take your word for it, but I have to make my own decisions. And he like maybe he wanted to like start conflict, or maybe he just doesn't care about your the recommendation. You know what I mean? So it could be that. I'm speculating because I'm trying to figure out who this guy is, but he's not going to prevent, because right after him, the next card says that as long as you're active and you put your guard up and you keep your desire to get what you want, and that's all that matters. I feel like this person's irrelevant, but like their thoughts are irrelevant of you. But that's why I'm asking: is there another person there that you know of? Because remember, you told me that there's a few people that work there that you know, right? So one of the guys is an idiot, and he might be like somebody who is like a selfish guy and be like, yeah, I don't care, whatever. Like maybe these other three guys argue with him about the situation. But otherwise, that there's nothing here saying that you're not gonna get it. It's saying that it is good. 100 degrees, Barbie. Shit. Here it's 83 or something like that. 82, 83. It's not been that bad because it's been cloudy all week. Let me do some investigating, Lucky. Hold on. Yeah, he's not against you being at the job. He's just like a mad person anyway. Because I got the King of Pentacles reversed now. I'm asking about this guy, you know, and he's just like a mad guy anyway. But I don't think he's mad at you. He's just a guy who is like, willing to, replace anybody he needs to replace. You know what I mean? Okay, now this could be the person. That's why I asked you. See, 'cause I know you said see something's going on. Marley always talking about that one eye. Mm. How you doing, Marley? How's it going at the other job that you're going to, like the hour away job? Is it good? 'Cause I remember you said it was a pain in the ass last time, but I know last time you told me you had to go there. Every now and then you go there. Okay, good, Marley. I'm glad they're nice to you. All right, let me see who it is, Lucky. All right, so I figured out who the person is. I asked if Louis is upset that you're coming to work there, and it says yes. And he probably is upset because when his wife finds out, she's probably gonna be like, "Oh my god, that bitch is coming back here to work. You better not flirt with her. I'll slap the shit out of you. Damn you. That was so long ago. It doesn't matter." So I had to figure out what guy it was. So I asked if Louis is upset that you're coming there, and it says yes. So if Louis doesn't like you or he has some issue, yeah. But who cares if he doesn't have any power? Then it doesn't matter. That's why he was reversed because he probably like is upset that he found out that you might be working there. So if you never fuck with him, then that's probably why he's like, yeah, she didn't give me the time of day or whatever. So yeah, that's who it is. That's not gonna like you being there, but otherwise, that everything still looks, good as far as your work and stuff. I'll give you a couple other cards as well. Shut up, Antigone. Ain't nobody talking to you. How do you think the people feel when they work up your ass? I never do it to you because you ain't getting the reading. And the more you aggravate me, the less I'm gonna give you. I don't suck anything, but I got something you can. But you wouldn't be so lucky. If I were you, I wouldn't follow up with him. No, I would just leave it alone. Because remember, it's the retrograde, and you don't want to keep bothering somebody. I know you want to rewind it because you want to hear it again because you were like, he asked me to do what? I thought he would never ask. I ain't kinky. You asked for it. Look what you got, Lucky. You can't make this shit up. Look at the card right here. Look. New job or promotion coming your way. Stay focused on your goals. You want the truth. Ask your spirit guides. See, those are your four cards. You can't make this shit up. See? There you go. See that? All four of those cards were perfect. So you just gotta wait. If I were you, I would not like hound them and aggravate them like you aggravate me and you aggravate people. The more you aggravate these people, or the more you follow up, the more you go and ask them this or follow up with that, where's my job? Where's my job? They're gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this woman. She's aggravating them. Until you're ready. Let it all pan out. If it's meant for you, it's gonna be for you. The worst thing that you can do is keep nagging somebody like you nag me. Capiche? Yes, thank you, Starlight. As you see, you know, I have to deal with this damn woman. All right, Lisa, you're next. All right. Let me read this. You said, actually, my friend is going to get in trouble for not. It's definitely the retrograde. It's definitely the retrograde. Please, Jesus, help me. Jesus, like, no, no. No, no. You wanted to come live, you should have been in your bed. All right, Lisa, if you're here, let me know so I can answer this question for you. Well, Lisa, I would say that she's gonna get in some type of trouble because she has to pay for it. You know, she's gonna have to like at least pay for it and stuff eventually. They're probably gonna make her pay for it like in a certain way. But like get in serious trouble, I would say no. But like they're going to like they're gonna give her a chance to like pay for it slowly if she wants to, if this person wants to, I mean. But and it's gonna make it worse for them now because they did it and they're not gonna get any like achievements or rewards from doing this. But I feel like they're gonna make them pay like a minimum like payments. Like they're gonna make this person pay. Yeah. But how the fuck do they not know that they ain't been paying it for 20 years and getting away with it? Like that don't make no sense. Like how the fuck can you do that for 20 years and like not get caught? That to me is like some crazy shit. But like I don't see this person like this don't even make no sense, to be honest. That's why like I'm getting these cards here and I'm like, what the fuck? Like she should be locked up, but this person should be locked up for this shit already. Because what happens is, right? Yeah. See I don't know how it works where this person lives, right? But I'm gonna tell you like what happened here. There's a guy I know. He did the same thing for years. And you know what happened? How they got him? Which I found was pretty cool. What happened is they let this guy go away on a vacation. And when he came back through the airport, they pulled him aside and they said, "You owe Social Security 5,000 something dollars, right?" And they said the only way you can come back and go back home, or like the only way you can you leave this airport and go to your house is if you write a check right now, or you pay cash, or you pay your debit card to the Social Security, the 5,000 some dollars that you owe. If you don't do it, then you can't go home. You're just gonna stay here. So he wrote a check for 5,000 some dollars, and he went. He went home. That's what they do here. They let you go away thinking that you're okay. And when you come back, they're like, "Yeah, you want to go home? Write the fucking check." It was on their paychecks, but she didn't deposit it. See, that don't make no sense. Hey Maria, how you doing? So if she ain't got in trouble all this time, then she ain't gonna get in trouble. Cause I don't see this person getting in trouble. I don't get like jail time. I just think that this person's gonna keep working and keep doing their thing. They're in trouble. Like they feel like they're in trouble because they're in debt probably. But this person is like, not really worried about it. They're like slowly but surely doing their thing and they don't care. I still see this person working and like, you know, they might be in trouble already with other things and they know they're in trouble now and they owe millions, right? But I don't see this person like going to jail or anything. See what I'm saying? Okay, Barbie. Good night. Take care, sweetheart. I feel like a man's helping her too. So there might be a man that she's with that's helping her get her off of these things. So if she has a husband or she has a guy who is like dealing with her stuff, he's like taking care of things for her. That's what I get. So I don't see this person getting in any serious trouble, no. And if they've been doing this shit all this time, then obviously something's happening. Love you too, Barbie. Her employer's just gonna let her get away. I guess so. Yeah. Because sometimes like you don't really have like there might not if the thing is I know a lot of people who's done that here and they got away with it too. I had a boss that did that shit to me and I almost beat the shit out of him, but I was like, oh well, I'm gone. Yeah. So they're probably gonna keep getting away with it. They got away with it for 20 years. They're gonna keep getting away with it. Looks like it. So I don't see nothing changing. But sometimes the employees have to come together and prove it, or take her to like court and shit. Yeah, I understand that, but I'm talking about like an experience. Yeah. hmm The thing is how can you work that long, right? And work for somebody not knowing that they're not paying your shit. That's like me not paying somebody's insurance. You go to the doctor, and the doctor says you ain't got no insurance. You know what I mean? Like, how the fuck you not know your social security ain't going in there? So that's the dumbass employer's fault, the employee's fault. How the fuck the employees not know that they're getting their shit? That's dumb as hell. That don't make no sense. So to be honest, they've been letting her get away with all this time. Oh, see, there you go. That's why she does it, cause she knows she ain't gonna. That's why the cards tell me ain't nothing gonna happen to her, cause ain't nobody gonna take her to court. Exactly. Oh well. Sounds like they got issues. There you go. That's why I'm like over here saying, what the fuck? That don't make no sense. Like if you know you're getting fucked, why you still work for the person? And how could you not know? Like, you can't be at somewhere for like 20 years doing that shit. And if nobody's gonna take her to court, then nothing's gonna happen. That's probably why she does it, because she knows she can get away with it. Well, karma's a bitch, and then karma's gonna get her, so something's gonna happen to her. And this is the year that a lot of bad things happen to people that deserve it. So, yeah, there is. There's a man involved with her. I already saw that. Like I said in the reading, there's a guy next to her that's helping her do all this stuff. That's why she ain't getting fucked over, because this guy has some type of pool in it. Maybe she's paying the guy to make sure that all the fraud's going through, because it's her and a guy that's going through it. Well, yeah, you never know. People might end up going. So that could be it. Yeah. Like my mom always says, you pay here before you go. And if you don't, you know where you're going. Straight into the fire pit. Straight to hell. That's right, Dan. I have the best karma stories. Usually the ministers and the people who claim they know God are the worst. That's how it goes. You know the pope that passed away, right? That pope that passed away, and then now the new American pope is there. So the old pope, he was okay, with because a Catholic Pope will never want same-sex marriage, right? Like he should be totally against that if you're a Catholic Pope. That should not even be brought up in your presence. And you can't like accept that if you're a Catholic Pope. Like that's like forbidden for you to accept it, right? I don't care what year we're living in. That's not going to be accepted in the Catholic religion, especially a Catholic Pope. And when he said that, right, a year later he died, right? So now the new one, the new Pope, he said that he doesn't agree with same sex marriage, and that marriage should be between a man and a woman. And when he said that, half the world, like a lot of people in the world, were like, "Oh yeah, fuck that guy," blah blah blah. They thought that because he was American, he was going to agree with that. But your faith and your religion says to not agree with that, and that is not the way it should be. So this Pope probably said, "Yeah, I'm not going against that because I'm going to be next." See what God does? You go against what he does, you're going to be next. And after that priest said that, a year later he died. And he started getting sick. That's why people's words and people's ways are going to get them in trouble. So that's like an example of what people do, ministers and priests and those type of things. So if you're a minister and you're doing dumb shit, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. But whatever people do with their own lives is their own lives. Like I said, I don't care what people do with their lives, but that's an example that I can give you that you go against your own faith and your own God, then look where that's gonna get you. And there you go. So if they do that, that means that she's gonna get away with everything. She's been getting away with it all this time, and she's gonna keep getting away with it, just like the cards say. It doesn't show her going to jail or getting any type of trouble. So, all right, I gotta move on to Maria, the pain in the ass, number 3. Maria, I'm putting you to pain in the ass number 3. Okay, because Antigone is the original pain in the ass number 1. Well, Lucky was, but now that Antigone's here, Antigone's the she's gonna be the new pain in the ass number 1, and then Lucky's pain in the ass number 2, and now your pain in the ass number 3. Okay, and I'll make number 4 available at some point in time. Okay. That's the order as of now. That's the order. That is the order as of now. Okay. You're welcome, Lisa. Hey, Teresa. How you doing? How's your son doing? I'm gonna shut your ass up and get rid of you. I'm gonna put you in timeout. You're gonna get so pissed. I'm gonna click on your name and time you out for like 300 seconds. You're gonna be like, I can't believe he did that, fucking bastard. I hate you, Mark. Why would you do that to me? You're fucked up. I'm gonna time your ass out. Give you some medicine. Keep quiet for a while. Yeah, test me. Keep aggravating me. Logan is doing good. He's at home now. He wanted me to stay close, which I thought was sweet. Okay, good. Well, I'm glad he's good, and I'm glad he's home, and I'm glad you're there for him. That's good news. I'm glad, Teresa. That's good. Very good. All right, Maria, pain in the ass. Let me see what we got going on here. This woman, I tell you. Yeah, exactly. I agree with your family. I agree with your family, Maria. It's only a typo. Who cares? People do it every day in here. Lucky does it every day. That's why she's a pain in the ass. You do it all the time, and you type to me. All right, let me check these other two bosses here you got. So Maria, I would say your big boss, Laura. I feel like she thinks you have a lot of desire and determination. She thinks you're smart, you make good choices. But as far as you like getting a raise, she probably doesn't think that giving you a raise they can do. But she does feel like you're a good worker. But getting more money is going to be a task because the company you work for probably doesn't want to give a raise to anybody because they like need to be more financially stable right now. So as far as getting a raise, I would say like it's possible, but it might not happen right now. But she does like you and thinks that you are a strong willpowered, a strong willpowered person, a person who does things, determined, does your job, you know. You want too damn much. All right. Ooh. Oh dang. David, this person, David, they really like you. They must want to bang you. I mean, they must want to yeah. Looks like David likes you in all types of ways. Uh but yeah, David thinks that you maintain the peace. He thinks you're a good worker. He thinks very good things about you. He might also be like attracted to you. No. Yes, he definitely has a crush on you. That's for sure. I'd say definitely yes. Because the cards I got is like, yeah, he's like, I want to bang this. I want to bang that thing. I want to shitty, shitty, bang, bang. No, don't tell Walter. Whatever we discuss in here, you don't tell Walter. I tell you that already. Don't say a damn thing to Walter. Because if Walter found out you was talking to me every day, then Walter would be like, yep, you need to get yourself checked into a clinic. And if he knew you were giving me and Dan all these kisses, he definitely would have to be, would have to admit him to a nut house. You're cheating on me. How could you do that? Just remember to call him Papi Chulo. Actually, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you because you want to know how things are going to be with you and Wolty. Let me pull the other cards. Fucking pain in the ass. You are so lucky. You are so lucky that my friend Sue isn't here. Oh my god. I'd get teased like a mofo. That's why I'm going to give you the cards that she gave me. Your first card says, I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So he might get tongue twisted and tongue tied, even though I know where you want that tongue to go. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So he might not know what to say to you sometimes. And he thinks that no other woman compares to you. Oh God. Who told me pull that card? No other compares to you. All right, I won't sing. And the next card says, being apart has been life-changing for me. So when he's apart from you, he feels like he needs to change his life. Don't melt too much. All right. Then the last card says, seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. Join the club, bro. Join the club. I feel the same way, Walter. Seeing you reminds me of the things I know deep down, and that's not always easy to deal with. There you go. Hey, Santina, how you doing, sweetheart? You good? Oh, I only use these damn cards on you because you're one of the only ones that come in here that has a damn love life. That's why you come in here every damn day and be a nuisance. See what happens when you have a love life? You're always worried about it. See? When you're single, you ain't got nothing to worry about and nothing to talk about except for work. Hey, Mystical, welcome back. You're welcome, Maria. That's why I use those cards on you, because she got me those cards to read for people who are like together in relationships, which wasn't that many that we have in here. But you know, some people don't even care. Yeah, of course. You're fine. You worry too much. I told you already, you're good. A typo means nothing. A typo is a typo. You can't get fired for a typo unless you gave somebody $1 million instead of $100,000. That's when you're gonna get fired. You left out a zero, or you put in an extra zero. Yes, those cards are for you only right now. You're the only one in a twin flame relationship. My twin flame. My twin blame. Hell no. I ain't got no damn twin flames. All I want is some twin hoes or something. Make my night. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know why you're worrying. You're good. People do it all the time. Yeah. Twin flame. I'm the twin blame. And all I want is some twin hoes. All right. Yeah, there you go. Take Dan's advice. You're welcome, Maria. Mucho besos to you too. Don't tell Walter. And just call Walter Papi Chulo, not me. You like that one, Santina? Some twin hugs. Yeah, that'd be nice. Be nice if I can get some twin hoods in my life. Shit, there's got to be twin hoods out there somewhere for me. When one's not available, the other one will be. That's the only twin shit I want. I don't want no twin flame. She'll end up becoming my twin blame, but I'll take some twin hers for a weekend. Sounds good to me. I gotta take them to the clinic first. All right, if you go out on a date with Marquise, how will it go? Because I don't know. All right, let's check. Just make sure he don't take you to Burger King. Because you can do that yourself. Tell that motherfucker you want some crab legs. Tell him you like lobster, fish, some wine and shit. You better go get a free dinner. And tell him he ain't got no free coochie either. You gotta pay for that shit. I be ruining people's lives. They be like, don't tell these damn girls that. You're gonna get me in trouble, Mark. Hey, look, bro. You know Burger King shit around here. You better take him to get some crab legs. Or at least some Chinese food, something. Yeah, I know. If I take a woman out on her first date, I'm going to a nice place. I ain't taking them to no fast food. Hell no. We're gonna sit down and have a nice dinner. We're gonna have an appetizer. We're gonna have a main meal and dessert. And then if she's feeling froggy, then she can leap on this D. And we'll be good to go. All right, let me stop talking shit. See, Starlight said if I take her out, Chinese restaurants fine with her. I don't know how to use chopsticks, but I'm throwing them things away. I want a fork. I ain't eating them with no damn sticks. It's 2025. And I ain't Chinese either, so I ain't eating with that anyway. But you better give me a fork. I don't want to be doing all this shit. Yeah, all that. Nah, fuck that shit. All right. So, yeah, exactly. All right. So, what I'm getting is if you were to go out on a date with him, right? He'll be kind and he'll be like, generous. But I think that after the whole date is gone and finished, you might be like, well, I don't know if we're gonna go out on a second one, but the first one was okay, and we'll just see how things go. Because I feel like this guy's like kind of I don't know, I would say like he's got some vulnerability going on, or he's like kind of like I don't know, I don't think like he's like one of those guys who's very confident. I don't want to use the word timid, but I'll use the word vulnerability. Like I feel like he feels like he's gonna make a mistake. But I feel like he's a good person. He's okay. And he really, really likes you. He thinks that you're the perfect woman for him. But I still feel like, he looks at you in a good way. Because I got you as the temperance, him as the Knight of Wands, which is good. And you're both facing each other here in the cards. But he just feels like if I fuck up, she's not gonna deal with me no more. So I think the date would be okay. It's just like he feels like he's not gonna like, you know, he got other shit going on. Yeah, he does. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. He's still going through some bitter experiences and he's still going through like a stuck period in his life. The Knight of Wands is somebody who like goes through a lot of changes. So yeah, in and out of energy could be that. It's a person who travels. It's usually a person who travels. Is a person who like always goes into something and doesn't know what the hell they're gonna do. That's what it means to me. But when it's upright, it just means like it's a person who likes to deal with change and wants to find always want to find a better way. Like they're always trying to find a better way. But you know, whether he does it or not, that's up to him. See, because he can feel that way or want to be that way, but he has to actually do it. And if he don't do it, then it's like whatever. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I would say if you do go out with him, it'll be fine. He might just like, be kind of like off and on. But I don't think he's a bad person. He just probably takes his problems wherever he goes. So during the date, he might tell you about some bad experiences. But I think that he really likes you, though. He thinks that you're like you know, nah. I mean, you should go. It's cool. Sometimes when you when you go on a date with somebody who doesn't really have their life together, maybe you going out with him will make him boost his morale and boost his confidence and make his life better. Sometimes when somebody comes into your life, you know, it changes things. People tell me about that, tell me that I do that for them sometimes. All they gotta do is like talk to me and they feel better and they change their life. So if I can do that for people, I'm happy. That's what people do for me too. All I gotta do is listen to some inspiration or be around somebody, and I just automatically want to change my views and change my life. So maybe he needs somebody like you to uplift his energy, and if he's already telling you about some of his bad experiences, then that's him being open and honest with you. That hey, you're not getting me you're not gonna like I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna tell you straight up, I'm had some fucked up shit happen to me. Some people be like, oh my god, I don't want to deal with you, fuck you. So what, you never had bad experiences, you never had bad shit happen to you? Of course you did. No relationship is gonna be perfect, right? I know, like, nobody's perfect when you find them. So it's up to you. But like I said, the cards say that he has issues in his personal life, but he really likes you, and that's all that should matter, right? He thinks that you are, a really good combination for him. Let me just check some too. Well, it's saying that if you go, if like, it's telling me that if you want to go on a date, it'll be okay. If you don't want to go, it's okay too. So whatever decision you make is telling me that, if you want to be active and go with him, you'll be okay. Like nothing bad's gonna really happen. But if you don't go, it's still gonna be okay. So yeah, I would say the same thing, Starlight. If he's opening up already, then that's telling you that he's already telling you what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a person that's been through a lot of bullshit, but I really like you, and maybe, you can change my life or help me change my life, or maybe being with you will change my life. So it's really up to you. If you want to go, I think you'll be fine. If you don't want to go, then that's up to you. Like it's not telling me that you're gonna have like the worst date of your life. It's not telling me that. It just tells me that you're gonna date a guy who has a lot of bad shit happen to him, but he's not a bad person. I don't get him reversed. Now, if he was reversed, I would say fuck that guy. But he's upright, so it sounds like he's okay, but he just got issues. I mean, you might have issues too, and you ain't told him. Nobody's perfect. I'm not saying you know, yeah, you know, right. He's not a bad person. He just has some like, yeah, exactly. I would go fuck it. Get a free dinner. Fuck, who cares? Even if you get a free dinner out of it, that's good. Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got issues too. We all got issues. Fuck, my back hurts, my legs hurt. You know, shit. I'm got a headache right now from dealing with pain in the asses all day. I bust my ass all day, cut my dad and mom's grass, clean up their yard. I came home, did mine. I'm fucking tired. It's hot as shit outside. I got issues too. I'd be grumpy as hell if I was on a date right now. I'd be like, look, bitch, just shut up and eat your food. I'm paying for it. Just shut up for a hot minute so I can eat my food and I'm going home after I drop you off. Okay, cool, bye. I'll see you next time when I'm in a better mood. She was like, I'm never going out with Mark again. He's such an asshole. He told me, shut up, bitch, and eat your food. Look, bitch, I'm paying for your food. Shut your mouth. Let me eat my food. Don't aggravate me for 10 minutes. I wouldn't do that, dude. I'm only joking. Well, kind of joking. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that to none of you. I wouldn't do that to somebody like Antigone. Incoming what? Yeah, so I would say go and have some fun. Fuck it. I couldn't tell you last time I went on a date. Shit. When was the last time I went on a date? Yeah, last time I went on a date, I went to a nice restaurant, and I even got that host some carnations. Yeah, I gave her like 3 carnations because it was her birthday or some bullshit like that. Yeah, I gave her like some white and yellow carnations, and she was all like happy and shit. And we went to dinner. We had a nice dinner. We had a good laugh. That was pretty good. My last date was pretty good, even though she was a hoe. But yeah, I ain't getting you no damn carnations. Hell no. Elizabeth. Thank you for the donation. You said, when will I get my new job? Is it Elizabeth or Elizabeth? I know you women expect too damn much. I like giving ladies flowers. I think it's nice. It's a nice gesture. But some of them don't deserve it. I give my mom flowers now. My mom's the only one worth any flowers. Not these hoes. They ain't loyal. Mm, I would say from now until the end of August, it's still going to be difficult. It's nothing to do with you personally, but I think you got a good resume because it's showing that you are upright here. But it doesn't tell me like the time frame is still going to be, not now until from now until the end of August. It still doesn't look like you'll get the new job. I'm going to check a little further. When is always a problem because people have a choice to change the when and where and how. Mm, mm. September don't look that great either. I know you don't want to hear that, but mm, dang, I'm not getting a I'm not getting a time frame. Oh, you was on the 5 minute waiting list. Yeah. So I would say, when will you get a new job is not telling me when, because it's like it's telling me that you're gonna have to wait a while. So if you already have a current job, I would say stay there until, you know. Yeah, yeah, you can do, yeah. That's up to you. But I would say that when is still like a issue. When I don't get a when or like a specific month, that means that you'll probably still be at the same job. Sometimes it's not meant to be, you know. Well, the cards don't say OnlyFans model, Instagram model. The cards don't say doctor. You have to ask me what your future job, what you want it to be, and I'll say yes or no. I can't tell you what your future job is going to be. The cards don't tell me that. So, for instance, if you want to be something or you want to have a certain job, and that's what it has to be. These damn dogs getting crazy over here in the background. You're asking a million questions. I know that. You changed it twice, and hmm. All right. What you need to hear now is you might be very happy with family. You want to be content with your family at home. where you reside, if you have a family at home, that's probably the best thing in your life is your family, or you want a family. That could be either way, or you have a good family life. You know, you want support from people. You might have a good reputation in your family life. There could be like a man that you're dealing with, and this man is like very responsible, professional businessman. You can meet this person, or you already have this person in your life. But there's also like the more activity you put in, the more the more activity you put forth, the less precaution you have to take, and the more desire you have, the more you recover whatever you've lost in the past couple months. So if you feel like you've lost some stuff, you'll get it back, but you have to be very active and you have to make sure you actually make it happen instead of just sit there and do nothing, right? You could be also dealing with an older gentleman that is very immature, somebody who's not very decisive, somebody who's got like some petty emotions and treats you like a certain way. But the best thing I have here is family stuff. So your family might be the best part of your life right now. And there could be a man that is like a lawyer or a businessman, or he's very professional in what he does, very considerate. And this person could be generous enough to help you to get what you need. But at the same time, there could be another older gentleman that's not very effective and treats you different. So I don't know if this resonates or it makes sense, but that's what you need to hear right now. So if you don't have a job, then there could be a man that's family related that will get you a job. That could be it too. Because this is just a general like answer, right? Just something you need to hear. So if this is what you need to hear, then this is what's probably going to happen. Something to do with family, good family things. And this gentleman might be somebody in your family. Could be a husband, brother, boyfriend, father. Somebody's going to help you to get what you need. And they could be family linked, like could be a family member that helps you. You're welcome. So hopefully that made sense. All right, guys. I'm going to go because it is 12:30 here almost, and I need to go get to bed. I've had a long day, but it's supposed to rain here tomorrow. So if it does, I might be inside on here early. So, or I might be on here multiple times tomorrow if it rains like it says it is. So it's supposed to rain like late tonight into tomorrow morning. So if it is, I'll probably hang around here or be around here. But yeah, I'm tired. I've had a long day. It was cloudy, and when I was cutting the grass, I was still sweating from the humidity. But I had to get it done. So, you know. But I did get to swim in the pool, and then it rained. Then I came on here earlier, and then I came on here again now. So I feel much better now. I had a nice steak for dinner, treated myself. So yeah, I'm good to go. Now I'm ready to, my belly's full, so now I get to go. And everybody was talking about ice cream so damn much that I went and got a thing of ice cream. and I picked a chocolate fudge brownie ice cream, and it was so good. But I only had like a scoop. I can't eat too much ice cream. I love ice cream, but I don't eat too much of it at one time. I'll have like a scoop here and there or something like that. But I can't eat a lot of ice cream. That shit will fucking destroy me. Hell no. But yeah. Hey, Mystical. Thanks. You too. And Lucky, good night. Always a pleasure. Starlight, thanks for being here. Appreciate your presence. I wish all of you guys a good night and a good day tomorrow. I know some of you are already into the day tomorrow, so am I. It's 12:30 here, so yeah. I'll see you all tomorrow, and I hope you guys all have a great day tomorrow. And I'll be on here at some point in time. Like I said, if you see me early, then you know it's pouring rain here. All right, take care.